Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Sneha and I am currently pursuing my education at Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today let's see the topic Input Functions for the Graphical Data in Computer Graphics and Fundamentals of Image Processing. Now, introduction to input functions for the graphical data. The graphical data, such as image and graphics, often require specialized input functions to capture user interactions. These functions allow users to manipulate and interact with the visual elements on the screen, enhancing the overall user experience. Now, let's understand the user inputs. There are three methods, so mouse and keyboard, touch screens and gestures. Initially mouse and keyboards, these are the traditional input methods such as mouse and keyboard provide precise control over the graphical elements. Next, touch screens, touch-based interface enable intuitive and direct manipulation of graphical data. Next, gestures. Gesture-based inputs like pinching and swiping allow for the natural and expressive control of graphical content. Now, let's see about the keyboard inputs. In the keyboard inputs, there are three methods. So, keyboard input events, text input, and hotkeys. For the keyboard events, keyboard inputs can trigger events such as key presses, releases, and combinations of precise control of the graphical elements. Next, text input. Keyboard input allow users to enter text which can be used to annotate or manipulate graphical data. Next, at last, hotkeys. Keyboard shortcuts or hotkeys can provide efficient access to the common graphical operations. Now let's see about the mouse inputs. In the mouse inputs also there are three methods: cursor position, mouse clicks, and scrolling. The cursor position, mouse movements can track the cursor position, allowing users to interact with the specific graphical data. For the mouse clicks such as left, right, and middle clicks can trigger different actions on the graphical data. And scrolling, mouse scrolling can be used to navigate and manipulate graphical content such as zooming in and out. Now let's see about the touchscreen inputs. There are three methods, so tapping, swiping, and pinching. For the tapping, touchscreen taps and selects and interact the graphical elements similar to the mouse clicks. Swiping gestures can be used to pan, scroll, or navigate through the graphical content. At last, pinching. The pinching and spreading gestures can be used to zoom in and out of the graphical data. Now, let's see the gesture-based inputs. In the gesture-based inputs, there are four methods: hand gestures, body movements, eye tracking, and voice commands. For the hand gestures, recognizing hand gestures such as pointing, rotating, or waving can enable intuitive control of graphical interfaces. For the body movements, tracking body movements like leaning or tilting can be used to navigate and manipulate graphical data. And the eye tracking technology can detect users' gaze, allowing them to control graphical elements with their eyes. At last, the voice commands. Integrating voice commands can provide an additional layer of interaction with the graphical data. Now let's see the integrating input functions. There are three methods in the integrating input functions. They are identify needs, select inputs, and implement functionality. Initially, they identify needs, that is, understand the specific requirements and use cases for the graphical data interaction. Next, select inputs. In this, choose the most appropriate input methods based on the user needs and device capabilities. At last, implement functionality, which means they develop the necessary input handling and event-driven logging, seamless interaction with the graphical elements. So next, let's see best practices and considerations, which means the intuitive design. Ensure input functions are intuitive and align with the user expectations. Accessibility. This accessibility provides alternate input functions to accommodate a diverse range of users. Responsiveness optimize input handling for different devices and screen sizes. Feedback and guidance offer clear feedback and guidance to help and understand the available input options. So, thank you for watching my video.